These up at the Melrose store today, and this is going to be an unboxing video and a quick setup with the all-new Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. So these actually look like the regular glasses, but they actually have a display built into them. Now, this is not essentially a sponsored live stream, but this is my own personal takes. These do not reflect my employer's point of views. These are just my own personal views, and I'm just going to unbox this, get it set up, and talk about what it's like to have a freaking display in your glasses now. So yeah, Meta Ray-Ban displays. Here we are. I've been dreaming of the technology like this to be alive, and now it's here. So you got glasses. It's by Meta and Ray-Ban. They collaborated, and then it also has a neural wristband. So you can pick up electrical signals in your wrist and use that to control the display. So you can literally have your hands in your pockets and you can like swipe and stuff through the menus by kind of just moving your thumb on your index finger. You can select things and tap things. You know, your hand could be out of sight, out of mind, and it freaking works. So I did demos today, and I'm editing a video right now on the whole studio experience, like going to their office and whatnot. But till then, I'm going to just unbox this right now and see what it's like. So here we go. Official unboxing. So you got Meta Ray-Ban display, shiny sand, and a Meta neural band. So I'm gonna start off with kind of pulling this tab here. All right, awesome. So that kind of opens up from the bottom. Looks like a lot of pieces are coming out. So let's go ahead and get two hands on this. All right, the first box in here is the Meta neural band. This can, this is that first piece. I'm just gonna place this over here on my chair while I'm waiting to unbox this. And then we got this other piece. There we go. This is the glasses. So you got, the Meta Ray-Ban display. Cool. And then see if there's anything else. That's the box. I'm going to keep this box for memories because I've been dreaming of the day of getting like a display glasses, and now they're here, and that's insane to me. All right. So, setup. I guess we got to just unbox it like this, right? So you got the glasses, and I'm just going to pull this tab. Very satisfying tab pull there. And look at that. We got the all new foldable case design. I got the sand edition. You got some instructions and it looks like a power cable and whatnot. Let's take a look at each of these little pieces one by one. So here's the case. It's like a fabric on the outside. It's solid, and inside is the glasses. There you go. I'll stand a little bit more centered. And what's cool is the glasses case itself can fold flat. You have the USB-C type charger on the back there. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna start letting this charge while I'm unboxing it in case it's not charged, but it's likely that it's already charged for the most part. And then we have what looks like some Meta Ray-Ban display reference guides. They just talk about how to like unfold it and whatnot, the package. It's got that new technology smell. It comes with a nice long USB-C cable. Great for charging. Oh, and a cleaning cloth. Looks like to kind of clean off the displays. Gotta use those if you get any smudges. Great. We'll put those aside. And let's take a look at the other piece here. This is the Meta neural band. I'm just gonna open that up. It just kind of pushes open like that. Now, when you go to the store, you have to get sized because each of these are based off of unique sizes. They have kind of like a range of sizes, but you got to make sure that you get the proper size if you want the neural interface to work properly. It needs to fit. So it's like a fabric-y material. And who would have thought that AI would take the form of like fashion? This line faces you. Interesting. And then you can just peel that tab off. It's got like a little like magnetic clasp. Pretty freaking awesome. And put that over there. And I don't know what this is. I guess this is like a charging cable maybe for the... Oh yeah, this is like a charging cable for the neural band. So it looks like it's a little bit of... you kind of place it on this like little puck-like shape and that would charge it. And that also looks like a USB-C port. Fantastic. Okay, So we got all the pieces of the puzzle. Let's see what happens when we open it up. So yeah, these are the glasses. Wow. Super polished. I'm scared to pull it. Okay, so it's like a nice magnetic clasp in there. These are the Ray-Ban display, Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. And they have a freaking display in them. So you can actually see stuff on the glasses. They have the Ray-Ban logo on this side, and it looks like the Meta logo on this side. They feel pretty light. And this is that infamous charging case that you can now fold the sides in, and then it wraps up like that. And so you can actually have that case have a much lighter profile. So when you're wearing the glasses, your case won't stick out. And then when you need to charge so the case is also charges. So this thing back here is a battery. And take this paper out. So let's get set up, shall we? But yeah, so this is the case for the Meta Ray-Ban displays, and it's like a fabric-y kind of material. And then you can see that we can fold the edges in and do that, and then wrap it around like a little burrito. And that is the whole display. So this thing, it's like the charger and it's your case. And I love that it folds so that you can like fit it in your pocket without, having those issues. And then this, of course, is the neural band. This reads electrical activity on your skin and your body, and uses that to control the thing. And then we got ourselves the glasses, and they come with the charging cases. So what I'm gonna do now is open up the Meta AI app and get this thing set up. So if you open up Meta AI, they have, and you go to your glasses settings, this is where you can kind of connect your glasses. I'm gonna hit the plus button. I'm gonna hit the plus button in the top corner. And the new glasses I got are these ones. It's the Meta Ray-Ban display and Meta Neural Band. So we click on this and it says setup. So make sure your glasses are in the case, plugged into a power source and nearby. Remove the protective tab, the LED on the glasses. Okay, so great. These are the first steps. So I'm gonna switch over the angle to, where it's a little bit easier for me to charge and do this step. So I'm gonna bring these over here and tilt the camera down, rotate around here on the workstation. It's a little dusty over here on my end. Didn't think I was gonna film this spot, so bear with me here. But I wanted to have like an honest, setup where you can kind of see every step in this live stream. That way, it's honest. It's what you would need to do anyway. So they said the first instruction says, make sure your glasses are in the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the case and place the glasses in the case. I'm also gonna take off this protective paper now so we can see the glasses in their full form. It's insane that they can fit a display in these things. They're so small. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna collapse that, bring over the case, slide this. I'm scared, do I just slide it in like that? Or do I go on this side? I don't know which way this went. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so you go in this way, and then, oh yeah, see the light is turned on, and I'm just gonna close that. All right, so they are in their case, and let's see what the next step is. Make sure your glasses are in the case, charged and powered on. All right, I think we've done all those steps. With the arms folded, press and hold the capture button, okay? So let's go ahead and do that next. I'm just gonna zoom out, go like ultra wide here. So the capture button looks like it's up at the top right here. That's the capture button. It says with the arms folded, press and hold the capture button for 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we should see something start blinking. Don't see anything blinking yet. Release when the LED starts rapidly pulsing white. Oh, that LED. Okay, I see it. Yes, that is rapidly pulsing white. So then I'll click on the next setting. LED is pulsing white. Yes. It says searching for your device. Wow, it already found it. That was so freaking fast to connect. Meta Ray-Ban display. Connect. It says it's pairing my phone to my display glasses. And I'll hit pair. Very friendly onboarding so far, folks. The fact that, I'm just doing this for you live, so you can see any hiccups in this process. And so far, there has been none. It says pairing, and it says it's paired. Okay, great. Pair your meta neural band. Some features on Meta Ray-Ban display will not work without the neural band. Great. Let's get the neural band. Here it is. All right. I'll hit continue. Turn on your band. Press and hold the button for 2 seconds. Release when the LED turns on and you feel a buzz. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this. This side faces you. I'm just going to pull this off, and we got some little cardboard in here. Helps keep it's very rigid cardboard to keep the shape when it's in its packaging. Okay, I'm just going to push that cardboard out, put that aside. Okay, so this is the Meta Neural Band. It's very light and very fabricy, and you got looks like all the tech is in here, and maybe it looks like these are some sensors down here. Okay, so I guess I'm going to try this on my right arm. Yeah, so let's go ahead and turn on the band. So I'm pressing this button here. Oh wow, I felt it vibrate. Very good haptic feedback. There's a light in here. Didn't know that. Yes, the LED is pulsing white. It says searching. Oh wow, I feel it vibrating. It connected. So it says Meta Neural Band, device found. Great, we'll hit connect. Now it's pairing my Meta Neural Band to my phone or something. This line faces you. That seems important. Yeah, when you're wearing it, this line needs to face your body. You see how it's not on this side. Okay, it says it's paired. It's downloading an update. This could take a few minutes depending on your internet connection. Awesome. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. So it has a nice little magnetic clasp in here. It says the update is ready to install. God, everything's so fast. I'm going to click install update. It says it'll take 8 minutes. Oh, 7 minutes. Oh, it says it's done. Let's join the connection. Powered by Meta AI. Use Meta AI to get suggestions, find answers, and ask for inspiration. They're transparent-ish? Yes, they are. They have one that's transparent-ish. You can kind of see inside the tech here, which I love. I love when you can kind of see the technological components of the things that have tech in them. So love that. Okay, great. I'm gonna hit continue. New location features. Some new features like maps and find device require location access for the Meta AI app. If you've already turned on location, this will also apply these features. Location data is for navigation, product improvement, and debugging. You can manage in locations. Okay, great. So I'm going to hit next. And then you have the option to share additional data to improve. I'm going to say no for now, and then I can always modify that later. Be considerate in public spaces. Keep gestures respectful and in view. Get permission before taking photos and videos. Stay aware of your surroundings. Use driving connection. When high-speed movement is detected, audio-only mode will turn on. Love that. Allow motion and fitness tracking. Allow Meta AI app to access your phone's motion and fitness tracking to enable movement-related features. That works for me. I'm going to go ahead and hit allow. Hit continue. All right, learn how to properly wear the band. Let's do this. Hit continue. Select your writing hand. I guess my right hand is what I write with, right? When wearing your band correctly, unlock the clasp and slide the band into your writing hand. Okay, like this. It's hard to slide this little piece here. Oh, there it goes. It has little grippy grips. All right, and then just make sure it's just facing the right way. I'm just going to put my wrist in there. Line is facing me. Check the alignment. Is the line facing you? Yes, that line. Wow, look at that. It's a really nice fabric, very premium material. Is the compute module on the top of the wrist? Yes. Just going to tighten a little bit more. There we go. That feels like a good give. Yes. Okay. Great. And then we just kind of let it magnetically snap. Feels pretty good. Position it fit properly. Wear it just past your wrist bone. Okay. That's my wrist bone. I put it one. There you go. That feels better. Just a little bit tighter. Yeah, it's got some really good fabric. Feels very comfortable. It's not squeezing my wrist or anything. Actually, it just feels like I'm wearing like a wristband, like for like a ticket into something. Position it fit properly. I think it's good. Is the band snug and just past your wrist bone? Is the clasp locked? Yes. All right, preview the frame and capture on the glasses. Keep the app open and your device close by until the update is complete. Great, it's just one minute. So one thing I love about that is the updates are happening while you're getting the device set up. So, I was down, it said 7 minutes to download that update. And I like that you're able to get through the product onboarding, but it's still updating the software in the back end. So it should be ready to go any moment now. And this is fascinating. All right, let's take a look. It has some other stuff loading up on the screen, shows some use cases. So I see preview frame and capture on the glasses. Check your messages and silently reply. Keep the app open. Oh, it's this. Okay. Get help from Meta AI as you go. Love these examples. And look, these don't look like they would have displays in them, yet they do. Again, if you've been following my content for years, you'll know I've been dreaming of augmented reality display glasses that would be comfortable and lightweight for years. And I can't believe we're actually here now. We have them. They exist. Solve everyday problems with Meta AI. So let's say you need to translate a sign. You can ask to do that. And then being able to see the text over and in front of the screen, that's really magical. Last one here is captions and translate your conversations. So you can actually turn on live captions and literally see underneath people captions when they're talking. It turns everybody into a TV show that now has transcriptions. Wow, look at that. We're here. And so these are my glasses. The ones that I got are these guys right here. And I'm just waiting for the update to finish. We have pretty good internet here, so it's pretty quick. But yeah, this is the case. It's got that Meta logo on it. It's fabric, but it's hard on the edges. I don't know what this little thing is. We'll figure what that out is later. We got a USB-C charging port. And then, yeah, these are the new display glasses in their charging case. It's a very discreet form factor, and it's solid. I'm trying to think, like, would you worry about stepping on this? I mean, I'd be careful not to put too much weight, but this design, these are the rigid parts, and I like this structure. They fold up, and then they kind of stay up, and then that kind of prevents any damages. All right, we're almost done with the update, and I'll try them on and do a couple little tests, and then we'll end the stream. It'll be a nice short stream here. We're at 17 minutes for the stream so far. This has been an unboxing of it. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Pug? Good to see you. Messing with the displays, I smell. That is correct. We just got them from the Meta store. They have, it's called Meta Lab. And I just came back. I purchased my first pair of display glasses. And now I'm just doing the onboarding and setting up, and live streaming that process to show kind of the onboarding journey. What's cool is it's got two components. So their technology is these glasses, right? You got the display glasses. That's a big part. But then also it's this thing. You have a neural interface that you wear on your wrist. And this can pick up these kind of gestures where you're like swiping through menus and clicking and tapping and selecting with different fingers. All that kind of stuff gets picked up through the wristband to control your glasses. There's also sensors on the side of the glasses. So you can also use the side here to navigate. You can like tap to turn things on and turn volume up and turn volume down. But now with the interface, you can turn volume up by pinching the air and just rotating your wrist, and that will turn up and down the volume. Or it will let you see a preview of your camera on the display. So when you turn on the camera, you'll see the camera's view, and then you can zoom in and out of the camera by rotating your wrist. Okay, it looks like the device is up to date. Let's take a look. It says your devices are up to date. Great, hit continue. All right, so we got some cool stuff. Display accessibility settings. Adjust settings to fit your needs and preview any changes on your device. Manage the settings from any time. So you have text size. Great, you have bold text, color blindness correction, screen reader, magnification. Love all this. I'm gonna leave the default settings just so I see what they are, and I think I'll be able to change these later. So I'll hit continue. Learn the basics. Put on your glasses. Okay, here we go. It's my first time wearing my very own Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. Let's see what that's like. All right, got the glasses out of the case. I'm gonna let the case charge or whatever. Just kind of plug that in, and here we go. All right, they're on. I hear a sound chime, and it says, keep your glasses on, the tour is in progress. Whoa, the display's on. I see a blue logo appearing in front of me. Wow. Okay, I see a display of the camera itself, and it shows the glasses in 3D in front of me as a video. Let me try that. So it's giving me instructions to kind of guide this. You'd never imagine those have displays. Yes, there's a display that I'm looking at right now that's in these glasses. Let's see if you can see it. Do you see it at all? Wonder if I turn off the lights, will you still see, like, maybe you'll see it then. Because, like, it's very subtle. So I'm gonna turn off some lights and let me know if you can see. All right, so lights are off. Do you see the display now? Maybe a little bit. Okay, you can kind of see what I'm seeing now. So that's the display. You see, there's not a display in this eye. What you're seeing is the reflection of the glasses reflecting my monitor. But there's a nice little display in here, and I can read it. It says to take a photo, press the capture button. Okay, it says skip ahead. All right, it says pretend you're a movie director. And the speakers are on the sides here, and it's really nice audio quality, actually. It might feel like higher audio quality than the ones I currently have that don't have the display. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just capture a video. All right, it's capturing a video right now. You see that the light comes on when you're capturing video. That helps notify people around you that you're capturing content. I really like this privacy feature. And if you cover the light, it will stop the recording. Or maybe not this time. Maybe not during the demo. Okay, it did stop it. Cool. Whoa, and I see a preview of the video I just recorded floating in front of me. That's freaking cool. Yes, the display is in one eye only. Now it's teaching me how to use the interface. I see a picture of a hand, not a picture, I see a 3D animation of a hand with the thumb and index finger tapping together. Okay, it registered that. So the neural wristband just detected that gesture. All right, there's more instructions appearing. What's so cool is you can see the instructions. You don't have to be listening. I'm a very visual learner, and the fact that I can have the AI's response just be visual, that's very helpful. It says swipe. Oh my God, so you can swipe. So this is swiping through the menus. Let me see if you can see my eye. Okay, so do you see the interface that I'm looking at with my eye? Do you kind of see, it's very faint for you to see. Yeah, I guess I can't show you my display. That's nuts. Maybe I can, I don't know how I can show you what I see. Let me see if okay, how about this? If I put the camera if I put the display in front of the front camera, maybe you'll be able to see what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna flip the camera here. I'm taking off my glasses. I'm gonna put them right here. Do you see anything? Weird. I can't even see it in there. Dang, it almost looks like I don't have displays in them, but there's a display in here. Shoot, I can't show you what I'm seeing. Maybe what I'll probably do is I'll have to animate this interface and show it separately. I'm gonna turn back on my lights. Wow, this is so cool that it works though. Okay. And wow, and the display got brighter in here now that there's light in the room. So it works in low light, it works in a lot of light. So I'm just swiping through the menu. I see messages, I see WhatsApp, I see Instagram, I see calls, I see photos. Tap your middle finger to your thumb. Okay. Oh wow, and you feel a haptic feedback when you tap. We got a question from Matron Lobo says, I think you did the wrong side when you showed us. No, the display is only on this eye. I don't see it on this eye. So I showed this side. So I just, maybe it detects when there's not a face near it or something. I don't know. Swipe along your thumb index. Okay. I see the apps. You got, Meta AI, you got music, camera, closed captions, volume, brightness, audio only, do not disturb. These are all the menus I would like. Wow, I wonder if I can get a teleprompter on here. That would be cool. Oh my goodness, Sienna. I just got them. These things are fantastic. I'm doing a commercial for you guys right now, but I couldn't not purchase them after I was like doing all the coverage at the Melrose store. I was like, I should just get these right now. Yeah. Okay. And I love the display. It's right here. It says pinch your index and thumb finger to rotate your hand. Oh, that's so cool. So you can adjust the volume. That's nuts. So this gesture is adjusting the volume on the glasses. So if it's ever too loud, you can just turn down the audio, or you could turn it up. Sienna says, you can do text overlays, so you could read notes during a podcast convo. Oh my God, I'm so gonna do that. If I could just have a few of my notes appear in front of me, I can kind of continue that eye contact with my guest, but be able to like quickly look at the notes and then get right back to eye contact, which is the whole point. The more I can keep my phone in my pocket, I would like that. And it seems like that is now highly possible. I can't believe you can't see the display that's on right now. There is a display in this. Let me see if I can get the angle. Do you see that? Oh wait, that's actually not the display. That glowing light is a light reflecting off of my computer laptop. That's not the display. I don't know how I can show you the display. Try the GPS. Okay, I'm still in the tutorial mode. I'm gonna try all these things and do lots of coverage on them. It says hold and turn your wrist. Yeah, so look, I just turn up the volume. Do you hear that? Do you hear the audio?
Let me show you how to sleep and wake your glasses.
Did you hear that? To sleep, quickly tap your middle finger and your thumb twice. Awesome. So that turns off the display. I love that. And then you can turn it back on. Oh, it's so simple. Okay, so clear. Thumb double tap and say, oh, weird. So you can actually, it knows the difference of where you're tapping. So you can make it so that you can call Meta AI by tapping your thumb to your upper index finger. Let me try it. Hey, what am I looking at? Tell me if you can hear this.
You are looking at a smartphone on a stand in front of a desk with various computer equipment and peripherals.
Did you hear that?
Right. That's just one.
Wait till you see the captions work from like 70 feet away. Oh my God, that'll be incredible. It says I'm all set. There's some music playing. It says connect your music and messaging to get the most out of the experience. But this is it. Wow. So now what I see is I see the date and time at the top of my display. Oh, you were able to hear it. Okay, fantastic. And it says there's more to explore, learn helpful gestures here. Next one is connect WhatsApp. I can do that next. Another one's play Hypertrail. Looks like there's a game. I'm going to swipe through the menu. That's so crazy that this is like, I'm like swiping through the menu right now. That's insane. This is future. This is the future. Imaginary Lobo writes, Sienna, we need to launch in Mexico soon. Hey, Sienna is the right person to ask. So let's see. I'll talk to Sienna after this and just figure out where the next location is. But in the meantime, you got to come to Melrose. Next time you're in the U.S., Ernesto, you got to come by Melrose. We can go to the store together. I would love to take you there. Sienna is laughing hysterically. I think it would be cool. All right. So there's a do not disturb. There's an audio only experience. Dude, this is so useful for me. Let me go to settings. I'm just curious what settings appear in here. So it says display tilt. Interesting. Message notifications are on. Always wake the display is currently enabled. Looks like those are the only two settings within here. I'm curious what display tilt is. I'm gonna click on that. Oh, wow. So, oh my goodness. So you can adjust your display for better alignment. So if someone like me actually had like brain surgery, so my head is a little crooked after I had my surgery, I might be someone who would like to rotate my display just a little bit to correct for my misalignment. And this thing actually has that accessibility feature built in. I'm going to so double tapping your thumb and middle finger turns off the display. That's so freaking cool. And, I have my hand up right now just so you can see the neural interface. How do the gestures feel? They feel very, very chill. Like it's not a loud experience. It's a very it just feels like I'm tapping the air. I mean, I've always had fingers. So it just feels like I'm just tapping my fingers together. I love it. Yeah, this is fascinating. I mean, you got the right I can't believe you got the design so small though. Like, I know last year I tried on your glasses that had the 2 displays in them, and they were thick and they were heavy and they could do a lot of stuff, but I was kind of like, oh, it's going to be 5 years at least before this gets into something that you would actually feel comfortable wearing in public. And then less than a year later, these appear, and I'm going to be wearing these all the time. Yes, the Orions. The Orions were a great, proof of concept of the technology. After I did the Orion demo, I was betting that it was going to be like 5 years before we saw something like that roll out to the public, and yet it's a year out. And I would say that the user experience, the user interface, to many, I would think this is even more polished than what you showed me on the Orions last year. Oh, you're coming to LA this Christmas? Okay, perfect. Then we got to go to the store. Bring some money because you might want to buy these. I don't know how to go back. Is it? Okay, I see. So if you do thumb to index finger and do a single tap, that goes back a menu. And then if you double tap your thumb and index finger, that turns off the display. These are very intuitive. I mean, this is like I'm live learning and teaching. I can read stuff. Oh, this is great. Let me see. So let me go to a new menu. I see Instagram. I'm super curious. What does Instagram look like on glasses? Let me see. So click on Instagram. It says start messaging. Open the Meta AI app on your phone and connect Instagram and send and receive messages. Okay, so I'm gonna hit OK. Let me go and connect that. So on the phone app, we got some options that appeared. Trending XR says, yeah, it's crazy. We have these already. This is a phone replacer as is. Was blown away when I tested these. Yeah, dude, these are phone replacers. I mean, I know we are using phones right now to kind of document it, but I can see the vision pretty clearly now that Meta has, and I'm on board. All right, so first thing they have is connect music apps. I use Apple Music. Love that they have that support. Play Apple Music hands-free. Tap and hold to play instantly. Meta's privacy commitment. Great. I'm going to connect my Apple Music. Yep, I will go back. Next one is communication hands-free. Let's see what we have. Look at that. So you can connect your phone, your WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, and Facebook to add stuff to stories. You can also choose to announce calls, hear who's contacting you. This is straight out of the future. I'm going to go ahead and connect my phone maybe off the camera because I don't want to share my phone number in the live stream. But I will connect. Let me see what happens if I connect Instagram. So I click Instagram. It says you're using Instagram as Don Allen III. This account is public. Your profile and posts can be seen by anyone on or off Instagram, even if they don't have an Instagram account. All right, I'm aware of this. So just wanted to read it. Connect Instagram. So you can share to Instagram from your glasses. You can say, I'm not going to say the trigger word right now because I'm wearing the glasses, but you would say that trigger word. Share a photo to my Instagram story, or that word. Post my last photo on Instagram. You can hear messages on your glasses, having incoming messages read out. Use your voice to stay connected, call, message, or send photos to your Instagram contacts, hands-free. You can set preferences, control announcements or calls, control your story in Instagram. This is great. I'm going to go ahead and try it. So it's connecting to Instagram right now. And I'll DM you to check your schedule. Okay, thank you. Update your login preferences. To use Instagram on this device, you need to allow Meta Connect. You need to allow your account to log into your Instagram account. So I will go ahead and do that. Let me see. Let me make sure it's not too much private information being shared for our live streamers. One moment. That all looks safe to share. Cool. Don Allen Stevenson III. That's my full name. Which accounts? I do want to connect my Instagram account. That would be great. Let us know it's you. For security, please enter your password. So now I'm going to flip the camera so you won't see me enter in my password. But dude, these are comfortable and they're powerful. I can't believe that. What a time to be alive. So I'm just confirming my account here on the other side. Can the recording show the heads-up display? I don't think so, but I will find out. All right, I think I'm logged in. Allow all accounts to log into each other. Choose which accounts can log into each other. That's interesting. I'll just choose, I don't know why I'm given this option. Allow all accounts to log into each other. Oh, that's interesting. Or you can choose the advanced. I'm going to choose my Instagram account, can log in. That looks good. Okay, I think that's agreeable. Connected experiences, share across profiles, Facebook dating, Instagram, memories from Instagram, media devices. Okay, it's telling you what kind of content is shared, what kind of data is shared across the applications. That all looks agreeable. I'm gonna go ahead and go to finish setup. Oh, weird. I didn't connect Instagram yet. Let me try it one more time. Okay, now it says it's connecting. That was my own user error. I was clicking too many buttons and yeah, but yeah, all in all, it works. It's a little toasty in here, so I might turn off these industrial lights because I'm getting a little shiny, but it's not these that are heating. It's just the room is a little toasty. Oh, wow, look at this. So you have, I'll show you what I'm seeing on my end. These are the menus I see on the Meta AI app. So you have Instagram connected now, wake display. Choose if incoming messages should wake the display in the incoming. Announcing messages is turned off by default. I love that. Automatic message readouts off by default. Announce interactions off by default. Another one says create a new story with your voice. Say the trigger word, hey, something, something. Share a photo to my Instagram story or say, hey, something, something. Share a photo to my Instagram. Great. So it's very transparent. When you connect it, it tells you what it can do. This looks great. Continue. Oh, wow. That was the photo I just took on the glasses. So I clicked the import button and then it says Meta AI wants to join your Wi-Fi. So I click join. And that's how you transfer footage from your glasses to your phone. And it looks like it is finishing up. Oh yeah, I haven't shared all this yet, but this is all the footage from the store. I'll give you a teaser for those that are curious of what the in-store experience is like. But they have all sorts of cool displays, and they have like a really cool, it's like almost like an art gallery is the store. It's less of a store and more of like an art experience meets immersive. They also have really delicious coffee. I was filming some footage of the coffee that they served there. But don't worry, I'm going to edit a whole video of what the in-store location is like. And the staff was fantastic. It's all LA culture and skate themed. So there's like skateboards everywhere, and they get custom fitting and make sure that you have the right size of things. And this is what the outside of the store looks like. It's this bright blue building and it has a giant pair of glasses that's painted on the whole exterior. It's fantastic. So that video will be coming soon, but let's take a look. This is my first video that I've captured on these display glasses. It looks fantastic, even in low light. I mean, I just had a single light in my room, and that's what we got. And then you can restyle, or you can click share. If you click share, you can choose to share directly to certain places. You can go straight to WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram messages, or Instagram story. You can share directly to Threads, Facebook story, Instagram reel, Facebook reel, Instagram post, Facebook post, or to your text messages. So you have, I will use this all the time. If you know me well enough, you see my stories. I share a lot of first person content anyway. Now this just got a lot better for me. So cool. That is connected. And then captions. What's this? See real-time captions in your glasses. Better understand what you hear in conversations. I'm going to go ahead and try that out. Languages will be downloaded to your glasses so you can use live captions. All right, let's go ahead and download languages. Fascinating. It's updating glasses. I'll go ahead and join the Wi-Fi network on the glasses right here. It says updating glasses. Keep the app open and make sure your glasses are nearby and turned on. They are. I'm just going to let them charge a little bit. I think they're at 88% at the start. I'm just going to put them in their little charging case. Oh, it says it's already done. It's already finished, or finishing. Oh, it's already done. Live captions is ready. Great. For the best result, face the person who was talking. Well, I'll do that later, but that's cool. I'm going to hit start.
Starting live captions.
I heard it say starting live captions. I wonder if it will work on yourself. Like if you face yourself, will it work? Oh yeah, look at that. So this is kind of what it looks like floating in front of me, but pretend that it's not on glasses. That's really cool. So you actually can see captions underneath people when they're talking. I wonder what would happen if I speak a different language. Hola, ¿cómo estás? This is freaking amazing. So you can do live captioning with your glasses now. I would love this for note-taking in general, so I will be using this feature a lot. Go ahead and hit stop. Whoa, so something appeared on my face. I see different options. This is cool. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off live captions. I think it's enabled. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go to settings on here. So this is where you have all your settings. You can play with the voices of your Meta AI. Let me put this down because I'm a little shaky with my hands here. Try to give you a better experience of what this whole thing is like. You have cellular updates. I'll connect this later because I don't want to share my phone number in the live stream. You can download your media. What's this audio button? Auto pause. Pause audio when you remove your glasses. Adaptive volume. Automatically adjust glasses volume based on your environment. That's really cool. I won't click on early access because that might be stuff that is not public facing yet. Notification LED brightness. Wear detection is on. Customized controls. Driving detection is on. Device lock. Vision accessibility. Oh yeah, check this one out. Okay, maybe it doesn't have it here, but I know they have Be My Eyes service is on their other glasses. I bet they're on these ones as well. But cool. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. That was the setup. That was the unboxing and setup of my very own Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. I will be using these probably as my main drivers. But don't get me wrong, I love the Oakleys. I use them when I go biking. I love having the centered camera with an ultra wide and the stabilizer. So I recommend those if you're a very active lifestyle. You might prefer the Oakleys. If you are more laid back and you don't want the display, the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2s are fantastic. That's what I've been using all the way up until now. These ones feel like the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2s, except they now have a display. So yeah, it's all fantastic. We got questions from Trending XR says, the fold-up case is pretty neat design upgrade. I agree. Yeah, so this case, being able to fold on the fly, I love that this black thing is the battery, and then the case kind of just folds up flat, and then now you can just kind of slip this in your pocket. Much friendlier than this packaging. Don't get me wrong, I still love my Ray-Ban Meta display. I still like my other ones, but compare these case designs. This one I can just fit in my pocket very easily. This one, I have to fit it in a bag. And you will be charging these every once in a while, so it's good to have something that you can that's more portable. Let me see if I can just turn on the display. That's so cool. It's that friendly to turn on the display. And then I'm just curious, I'm gonna go to music. Oh, I went to captions. Let me go back a menu. Let me go up to music, click, and then I see a display. It says, that's so funny. I see the audio player of the YouTube video I was listening to in the car. It's floating in front of me. So let me see what happens if I click on. So do you hear that? I was listening to the show Cold Fusion on YouTube. And so watch me pause this, right? So you see my hand and you can hear the audio. I paused it and I'm going to play it again. I'm going to pause it. Oh, I see. You have to be pretty intentional with your clicks. How much would these set me back? I spent $800 on the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses today. So I think $800 US is what I spent. And I'll be using these all the time. I can already tell. The fact that I can actually play YouTube videos as audio, believe it or not, that's kind of my main use of YouTube. I kind of use it as an audio player. So if I can have YouTube audio, something I can just easily, see on my glasses like that, I could read the thumbnail for the video. That would be so cool in a future update if they ever allowed YouTube videos to play. Oh my God. I don't know if they would want to do that, but, if I had to ask for some features, that would be one of them. And then, you can just turn on the display with 2 taps, and then you go back a menu with a single tap. And I can go to captions, there's photos, camera. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the camera. So this is insane. With the camera enabled, I actually see what the camera sees in this display. Again, the display is on this side. So when I have one eye open, I see the display. When I have just this eye open, I don't see any display because the display is only in this eye. So I see a preview of my viewport. And if you click and rotate your wrist, I'm zooming into the camera. That's insane. So I can actually zoom into the camera and then I can zoom out. And then I can choose to take a photo. Looks like a photo or a video. So I'm just gonna take a photo real quick. There we go. So I just took a photo of my screen and my little layout, and I see a preview of that photo right in front of me, which is insane. Yeah, I can see it right here. And I wonder, can I zoom into it? Okay, I can select. Oh wow, so you selected, it fills up more of my field of view. And that's a great photo. And actually my screen looks a little smudgy, so I might not use that photo. But the fact that I can see all of that on my glasses without having to go check my phone's camera roll, which is what I would normally have to do when I take photos and videos on my Ray-Bans. So the fact that I can just like quickly capture something, see it, preview it, and not get sucked back into my phone, that is a huge benefit for me. And that is now possible on these new glasses. Again, these are the Meta Ray-Ban Display. Oh, it's backwards. Let me flip the camera. These are the Meta Ray-Ban Display glasses. I chose the sand color. I liked that one a bit more for my own stylistic preferences, and it's good. That's the smudges I was talking about. All right, thank you all so much for taking a listen to this live stream. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, but if you have questions, feel free to ask. I will be uploading a video on the entire experience of going to their store. I freaking love it. They really mixed, like, it feels like you're going into a lounge meets a technology store meets a high fashion studio. I don't know how Meta managed to blend those three worlds together, which I would have really put as separate domains. Lounges, technology stores, designer brands. I would have thought of those as separate things. And now you go to their store on Melrose, they've merged those things together in a really, really good way. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all very soon, and I'll be making a lot of content with these in general. We'll see how the battery life is like, and I'll talk about what experiences you can work with them, but that's what we got. All right, have a great day, everybody, or great evening, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I forgot how to end. There it is, up in the corner. End now. All right, bye-bye. Oh, please, do you know any modeling team I can join? Modeling team. Do you know any modeling teams I can join? Like AI models? I don't know the context. DM me your question, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.